Hey everyone. So, even though I know that most of my audience is most probably pre-retirement, I saw some tweets today on Twitter about somebody who seems to have gotten a raw deal with a life annuity, and I then explained the difference between a living annuity and a life annuity on Twitter, and I thought that that might be something that you would be interested in hearing about. So in South Africa, post-retirement, you have three options. You can take a lump sum if your money is less than 250,000. I think it's 245. Just double check the latest tax legislation. Or you can put your money into a living annuity, or you can put your money into a life annuity. Now here's the key differences. I know they sound very similar, and that's why they're so confusing. So a life annuity is owned by your your big insurers will issue you with a life annuity, and so I'm talking about your Liberty, your Old Mutual, your Sanlam. They will give you a life annuity, and it's an investment slash insurance product. So the insurer actually carries the risk. So what they've done is they've worked out that you're going to live for 15 years post retirement, and so your 1 million rand pension that you've given them, that's what you're going to receive from your company at retirement. They will work out, okay, that at 15 years of life with 1 million rand, we can give you 10,000 rand a month pension. That's what they work out. If you're going to live longer than that, that's their problem. If you live less than that, they score. So that's how it works. The other thing that they also tend to do is that they've now started combining them with life cover. So they'll encourage you to take out life cover to the equivalent amount of your living annuity balance, your life annuity balance, sorry. So for example, if your lump sum was 1 million rand, they will give you a special deal on life cover for 1 million rand or up to 1 million rand, which is then an inheritance for your family, your next of kin, your beneficiaries. Because the life annuity dies with one life. Okay. Now a living annuity, that works more like unit trusts, and those are issued by your asset managers, and the risk is all on you, the individual. So what I mean when I say it works almost like unit trusts, your money is all in unit trusts. So let's say you retire with 2 million, your RAs and whatever is going to pay out 2 million. You buy a living annuity worth stand-up, put it into a portfolio of 2 million. We'll put it into, you'll meet with a financial planner, financial advisor. They'll put it into an appropriate portfolio according to your risk profile. And then we'll decide what percentage you can draw. I think it's a minimum of 2.5% per year. Ideally, they say you shouldn't withdraw more than 4%. That way your capital, you never touch the capital and you're always just withdrawing the growth. But we have to also be realistic. So here's the thing. We don't want people drawing like 7-10% because then that means is that they're going to outlive the capital. And that's the risk with a living annuity. So ideally, you'd want someone to withdraw less. But here's what's nice about a living annuity. A living annuity can then be transferred to a spouse. It can then be transferred again and again and again. And some people are starting to use living annuities as a tool for generational wealth. The only problem is the only money that can be deposited into it has to come from a pre-retirement fund because of the tax advantages. So basically, let's say my dad has a living annuity. He can then give it to my mother at his death. She can then give it to myself and my sisters. We can then continue drawing the minimum, adding money to it, and we could then leave it to our kids. And in that way, instead of having a family trust, we've created a family trust just by using a financial product from a financial service provider with minimal legal costs, and also way less admin than a trust. But I digress. So here's the thing with the living annuity. The risk is on you. A lot of people outlive their capital, and that is the big problem. But if it's managed correctly and you know what you're getting into, it can work. Both of them can work. That's why there's no right or wrong answer. The only problem is that once you're in a life annuity, you cannot leave. What some people do is they take a living annuity, which they then transfer and convert to a life annuity because our life expectancies have changed dramatically. Our life expectancies are not what they were when a lot of people took out these products. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of experience with life annuities. I do have some experience with living annuities. I would prefer living annuity to life annuity, but I can understand the difference, and I can understand why some people will take them, and I can understand why they are recommended to some people. So as with all things, I do not give blanket advice. This is not advice. This is just information. If you have any specific questions, you are welcome to DM me. You're welcome to email me, WhatsApp me, my contact information. I will respond when I can. But have a good evening, and I'm gonna go play with Snuggles now. Bye bye.